when I was recording, it was just like all in his junk. Like all, like the whole view, it was just his area. Cause I guess I was. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a fall dark lip, dark eyes look, as you can see. If you guys like videos like this, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you guys do like seeing stuff like this. And if you have any ideas, let me know below. If you guys want to see my foundation, if you guys want to see in-depth video of my brows, let me know. Yeah. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So we're going to start off with this new palette I got from Morphe. I went to the Morphe store in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was amazing because that was actually, I think that was my second time ever being in a Morphe store. Before then I went once, I think it was in Arizona, but didn't buy anything. But this time I actually bought this cute little palette. This is the 9T Neutral Territory palette. It has a ton of gorgeous natural tone colors. It's a good palette for an everyday look. And for the purpose of this video, we are using it in our fall look, which I have been very excited to do. I'm excited to do this chit chat video with you guys because I haven't done this in a while, so I hope you guys really like it. First things first, I already have the base on. I have my eyebrows on. Of course, the normal stuff that I always do before each video. I contour my face with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. You guys know the deal. I do that every single time. Okay, so what we'll do first is go in with this nice dark brown color right here. On camera it looks a little light, so that's why I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you guys can see that, but it's darker in person. We're going to place that in our crease. Now I'm not really good at chit chat videos because I just feel like I get into the zone with my makeup, so sometimes I would I'll say some stuff, and then if I forget, guys, I'm so sorry. I just go off and just get quiet sometimes. But how is everybody and how is your life? What's going on? Mercury's in retrograde, so I think everybody's life is a little crazy right now. Although I feel like my life is, dang, I want to knock on wood. It's okay right now. It's normal right now, which is good, but before Mercury's in retrograde, my life was wild. But honestly, guys, the older I get, I realize it's just all about perspective. Whatever happens to you in life, it's all about perspective. If you think about stuff in a positive way, things that happen to you, and it happens to you so you could build character, really nothing phases you once you get to the age you're at. And I'm 26, so just over time I've just built this thick skin and way to manage my emotions with trial adversity through life. It's just, life is pretty easy when you just fix your perspective. I don't get people who, I mean, everybody's perspective is different, but I never understood how a pessimistic person really thinks. I think pessimism takes a toll on your mindset and your life when you think like that, so you really have to practice every single day to think positively. And I did that since, I think, high school, to be honest. So what you want to do is build up this smoky look, and I like to place it in the crease and really build this thing up and get it however you want it. Make it really, really, really thick. I feel like for Morphe palettes, you really have to pack it on, but you have to pack it on slowly, because if you pack on too much at one time, it'll really just stay in one spot. How is Morphe so inexpensive but the quality is so... Now I'm going to take this brown taupey color. It's definitely darker. There we go. This brown taupey color, and placing that in my crease as well to make it look more fall. I feel like orange browns make any eye look very fall. So we're going to make sure this is going to be poppin'. I'm really excited for this fall. See what life brings me. Yeah. But you know, back to this people who, I was gonna say patients. I get into the habit of talking about my patients all the time, so I now call everybody patients. I never call them customers. I never call them like people. Sometimes I just end up saying patients, and it's just like, okay. But yeah, I feel like some people genetically, they can't think positively because sometimes people have depression and they have anxiety, and it's something that sometimes they can't control, but you really have to practice positive thinking and really taking out the negative energy in your life. I feel like I'm not patient with, for example, if I have a friend that is negative and always thinking negatively, at first I would try to help them become a better person and just like remind them to be positive and think positively. Speak it into existence and then practice it. And then when that person doesn't, if their energy just brings you down every time you hang out, you just gotta cut them off. It is what it is. Some people aren't like me. Some people like stick around, and some people are patient with that type of energy. And for me, I feel like that type of person would make my energy bad. Like if I try to help you so much and you can't be this positive person or even improve, it's not fair for me to hang around you and be your support, your only support all the time. It's draining. It's almost like being in a toxic relationship, but it's a toxic friendship instead of relationship. Does that make sense? So I'm that type of person who just will cut you off if you're just this negative, pessimistic person who brings down everything with you. Yeah, I remember I had a couple of friends in college. It was like 2 friends in college who were so insecure with themselves. And for a while, I would try to help them think positively, like, hey, you're a great person, you're pretty, you got this, why do you, don't worry about what this person thinks, don't worry about what this person thinks. And I think the last thing that, like, what they call the straw that broke the camel's back, was when the 3 of us had went to our college cafeteria, and we went to get some food. Oh, they call it a dining hall. That's what it was. We went to get some food, and my friend comes to me after we sat down and got ready to eat. She was like, that guy was like looking at me all judgmental, and he was like this, and this. And I'm a very observant person. I don't think many people, my friends and family know that I am, like, especially my brother, because, he's like my bestie or whatever. Like, a lot of people don't know that I'm a very, very observant person, even though I don't look it. I'm very chill. I am very observant. I notice every little thing, not to make tabs on people, but just to see everyone's vibe, like your energy. If you're a good character, if you're a good person, shows me your character even when I'm like not looking. I take note of everything. And that's just the person I am naturally. And when she told me like this guy was making this nasty look at her and was like judging her or whatever, I remember watching the whole cafeteria, like everybody's move. And that guy was not, he was so innocent. That guy was not looking at her at all. Like, no judgment at all towards her. Like, he was minding his own business. So that's when I realized, like, this girl has some issues. This girl needs some help. And I think it was because she had some health issues, like with her body weight. She had body image issues, and I just felt like a good bit of that was her insecurities, and she just thought like people were like after her. And you know, for a while I was just trying to be her friend, be supportive, and you know, be the light in people's fucking day. But after a while that shit gets old, and if you can't help someone, like, yo, I'm sorry, I gotta leave. You're on your own, sis. Like, be a positive, think positively, speak it to existence, and it'll happen. You have to think it. Like, people who go home and they're like, oh man, I can't do this. I don't like people who say, I can't do this, I can't do that. The fuck? You can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't ever say you can't do something. Like, who made you think you can't do that? Unless it's like, I was gonna say singing can be an example because I can't sing, so I will definitely say I can't sing. But if you really think about it, if you wanted to, you can go and get singing lessons. Anybody can fucking sing. Anybody can sing. You might not sing well, but you can sing. But yeah, I've never understand the mindset of someone who says I can't do this and I can't do that. Just do it. Just do it and see where it takes you. It's just like, life is so short. You're gonna end up wasting it. Like, I have, and you know, so like I have a couple of friends who, like, this is another example. I have friends who, you know, they're busy. Sometimes I have friends who are busy, who can't do this, who can't do that. So, and I want to go to wherever, like, I want to go on vacation, I want to do this, I want to do this. I'm not going to sit around and wait for people to make plans. Because when you sit around and you wait for people, how long is that going to take? 6 months become a year becomes 2 years, and then 3 years, and then you're too old, you can't do something. It's just like, just get out there and do it. Don't wait for people. Do your thing, sis. You guys gotta think stuff into perspective. So I'm taking this black right here, and I'm placing it on the outer corner to add depth, because y'all know I fucking love depth. It's an interesting word. Yeah, I didn't mean to make this like a little clip, so like TED Talk. This is TED Talk. Welcome to my TED Talk. Welcome to Gina Talk. If you guys ever have questions about like how to get over issues and life problems, let me know. Send me a message. I love interacting with my followers, and I like giving you guys advice if you guys feel like you need advice. I've been through a fair share of shit in my life. Okay? And if y'all need someone to talk to, I got y'all. Just for a little bit of time though, not all the time. Did you guys see everyone's costume on Instagram? Everybody's like popping off on Instagram. I like Jaclyn Hill's costume because she embraced her life challenges, and it was a costume that said like words in glitter, red glitter, canceled. I thought that was so clever. I felt like that's something I would do if I was in her position. Thought it was super cute. Who else's costume was cute? Whose else costume? Whose costume did you guys like? I'm trying to think of any that I was like really impressed with. There weren't that many. The trend this year was what? The Joker, Pennywise, Angels, because that's what me and my friends did. You guys, me and my friend V and her brother, we went to North Carolina, and we went to this Diplo festival, and it was fun. But we were pretty messed up early in the day. And, well, actually early in the night. And my friend, I got this video of my friend running up to this girl and she started smacking her butt and the other girl ends up running away. It was the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna blackmail you with that video. Just kidding. But if y'all want to see it, DM me. I got y'all. I think it'll be a funny video. I'll expose it one day. One day. And then I looked at my camera roll the next morning and apparently I was recording me dancing on this devil, and when I was recording it was just like all in his junk. Like all, like the whole view, it was just his area. Cause I guess I was working on this guy, and as I was recording this moment, it was just, y'all, it was a hot mess. That guy had a nice costume though. He was the devil. All latex and whatnot. Pretty epic. Quite impressive. Okay. So I'm going to go back in with that burnt orange color. And I'm taking it on a flat brush. And I'm going to pack it in the center right here. Now I'm going to take this pretty brown color right here, placing that also in the crease. Let's just see how many colors we can pack on. That's what I'm really trying to do. If you guys recreate this look, tag me on Instagram. I should have been, for Halloween, I should have been rise and shine. That's what I should have done. I should have just been a sun. I wonder, so me and my friend are thinking maybe like we could be ugly next year, maybe. Actually be something scary instead of sexy. You guys know you can make anything sexy. Like if you go to a Halloween store, seriously, everything's like sexy refrigerator, sexy SpongeBob, sexy chair, sexy kitten. Like, it's kind of crazy how a lot of stuff is so sexy. I'm going to do the under eyes with the dark brown. We're going to smoke it out, okay? Smoke it out. I think my favorite part of this entire makeup look is going to be the lips, because I love dark lips in the fall. I feel like dark lips just look so good on some people, and it's just like, dang, how do you make it look so good? So then when I do it, I'm like, okay, it looks okay. It doesn't come out as expected. You feel me? Is that just me, or is this like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's just me. You guys ever like think about, I don't feel like a lot of people, I feel like girls think about this more than guys do. Do you guys ever feel like when you meet somebody, you just like have an instant connection? So when you know, let's say it's like your boyfriend, you like, when you first met him, you're like, oh yeah, this is the one. Do you guys ever think about that stuff? Because I feel like if you get a connection with somebody, like from the start, you just know, like, this is my person. And you know, I just haven't, like, we're getting into relationships now. I just haven't met someone that I'm just like, oh, I know it's this person. It kind of sucks. But that's the whole point of life, right? You go through this journey and you're like figuring out who's right for you and trial and error. And you know, honestly, I just want to meet my person. You know what I'm saying? My husband's out there probably stuck with some hoe who's like treating him bad or whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like when you meet somebody, you just know, like, when you make a connection with a friend, right? You're like, oh yeah, we get along. But for relationships, sometimes you're just really into the moment, and you're like thinking in your head, you're trying to compromise stuff like, oh yeah, this can be my person. But in actuality, if you really think about it, what connection? y'all really don't have a connection. You're just compromising. And I've done this in like all of my relationships, to be honest. All my past relationships. Except for the first one. My first real relationship, it wasn't really like that. My first relationship was my first love was a little different. But for the most part, you really, like, trial and error, bruh. It's something else. And I think this time around, I'm gonna be single for a while. Does my eyebrows look even? Yeah, I think this time around is just I'm gonna be chilling for a while, because I think if I meet somebody, I'll know. I'll just know. I think this time around I'll know if that person's gonna be for me. I just had to go through a couple of retards to get to this point. Some non-common sense people who have issues, and I can't fix people. I just can't. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes the compatibility is just not there. And yeah, word of advice, don't wait too long. Don't compromise in your head, like thinking, oh, this person's gonna be good, this person's gonna be good. Eventually they're the one. They're not, sis. If you gotta like compromise in your head, like this is gonna be the person, it ain't the person. It just ain't. You really just gotta push through it. You feels me? Okay, what do you guys think about this smoky? Feeling it. I like this. Gina the therapist, Gina the TED talker. What else do y'all want from me? So guys, the Kat Von D eyeliner is my new favorite eyeliner. Kat Von D tattoo liner. I can't believe I'm just now finding out about this. And this is the sample one, so I really fucks with this heavy. If you guys seen it, don't hesitate to get this because it is amazing. The brush is amazing. The little, I think this is considered felt tip. Is it felt tip? Or is it like feather? It's like a brush. Yeah, the point is amazing and it hasn't dried out on me. That's why I'm normally skeptical with products like this, because I feel like they would dry out, but this one hasn't, which is awesome. So I'm going to do my eyeliner off camera, and I'm placing on Allure Light House of Lashes, and this one is amazing as well. I got these when I was in the Morphe store, and they are fucking epic. Anyways, I'm gonna do that off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my eyeliner and these Allure lashes. What do you guys think? Aren't they to die for? Before we do our lips, I'm going to take some champagne pop and place this in the inner corner of my eyes and on my nose. I'm doing this new little thing, guys. So I take my chapstick, right? And I just roll it right here on the back of my hand a little bit. And I take my brush, kind of dip it into the chapstick, and then dip it into the champagne pop. Pop it in the corner, and it'll last a lot longer than it did before. Because I noticed my inner corner highlight kind of fades really fast before anything else does on my face. So in order to make it a little bit more long lasting, I place chapstick in it to kind of like have it as an adhesive, something for it to stick to my face. You can also do this with like face spray, setting spray. That'll work too. Okay, so for the part that I am most excited about, the lips. So what I am doing today, I'm going to take True Brown K and lining my lips with these, and then I'm going to mix 22 by Kylie Jenner and True Brown K together. It's going to be like a dark, a little bit of red orange lip. There we go. So I'm going to take a thin amount of True Brown K first. And now I'm going to go in with 22. I'm gonna blend it in. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this off because it's too brown. Oh, it's still wet. Take it off while it's still wet. A little bit of red. I love this dark fall look. I hope you guys liked it, and always remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys in my next video.